Right, we've got state championship coach Jerry Thomas with us. How's that sound?
Sounds great. You know, I didn't think about that. You know, I've done it as a player and now I've done it as a coach. You know, I mean, I've talked about it a lot, but I never really thought about, you know, having capitalize on it. I mean, it's a great feeling.
Softball's a funny sport. The other night was 9-7, and tonight it was pretty clear early that runs were going to be at a premium.
Yep, that's you know, I felt that when we got through the first 3 innings, hadn't given up any, nobody's giving me runs. I said, whoever can get that run before fifth, I want to make sure we could get it by the fifth, because you know, with the rain situation, I was scared it might be rained or canceled. You know, stopped at 5 innings. I said we got to get that run, and it was premium. We got 3 out of it. That took a little bit of pressure. That gave us our defense the room to breathe a little bit to keep playing good defense.
All right, let's talk about the fifth inning when you scored the 3 decisive runs. You know, Paige gets on with a single, and then they committed a couple of throwing errors, but you guys took absolute full advantage of those.
Yeah, they had the fielder's choice, and the call was, the way I understand it right, is the girl was not on the base when she made the tag there. She came off the base before the ball got there, yeah. And so that's why he called her safe at 2. And then, like I said, then Lauren comes up. I can't remember exactly where she put it, but she put the ball in play, and then they had a throwing error. Oh, it was a third. Hit it third. Came to third.
A lot of teams wouldn't have ended up getting out of that what you guys did.
Yes, correct, because our aggressive base running, we was able to get 2 runners in and got Lauren on third, sitting on third.
Yeah. And then she ends up at third and ends up scoring eventually.
Yeah.
Coach, when you first got here as I think an assistant for 1 year,
right,
and then the head coach for the last 8, Lewisville was struggling to make 4th in the region and even get in the playoffs.
Yeah, 4th in the region, and we'd go down to see Fox Creek, and Fox Creek would knock us out every year in the district.
Yeah.
You know, and what we did there, you know, is once we started playing, we brought Fox Creek to play us during the regular season,
right,
to break that curse they had on us, that they've had on the Lewisville program. And
to go from you know, struggling to make the playoffs, and I think 1 year you had either only 9 or 10 players on the roster, to where you are now.
Yeah, I think back then, I think we had maybe 10 on roster.
Yeah.
I think.
How does it feel to from where you started to where you ended up?
Well, now we actually have the program put in place. You got a feeder now. You got the JV programs running good. You know, the coaches work hard, getting those girls ready. That's a big part. You know, we had JV back then too, but we got a few girls playing some travel ball during the summer, so that's helping bring up the level of everybody in the program.
All right, with Paige Williamson, first of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
On winning the state championship. You had the hit that kind of started the rally.
Yes, sir.
This was a scoreless game. Both pitchers were really dealing. Runs were going to be hard to come by. That was pretty obvious early on. So just tell me about that at bat in the 5th that got your little 3-run rally going and ultimately won y'all the game.
Well, I was really surprised, and I'm just happy that it started the rally, because it just makes this experience much better, and I'm just glad.
You've been a part of teams who've gotten really, really close to getting here.
Yes,
y'all made it to the upstate finals a couple of times. How does it feel to finally get to the top of that mountain and win a state championship?
It feels great, because this is actually my first time winning a state championship, and for me to be with these girls, it means a lot to me, because we have a really close bond, and I love them all.
All right, with Chloe Thomas, first of all, congratulations on winning the state championship. Now, you were part of the volleyball team that won a state championship earlier in the year,
Yes,
which
sir.
I know was a special moment for you. Mm-hmm. But softball is your sport. This is the one you've played your whole life. This is what you're going to play in college.
Yes, sir.
This is the one your dad coaches you in.
Yeah.
What does it feel like to finally win a state championship in softball?
It's I don't even think it's real right now. It feels like a dream, you know. To win it with this group of girls and with my dad, it's I can't even put it in words. It's crazy.
When you think about where this program started, because you saw a lot, I guess, with your dad's first year or two before you actually got on varsity.
Yes, sir.
That team was struggling to make the playoffs and stuff. Mm-hmm. To just see what you guys have built together, can you put that into words?
It's crazy. I mean, each year we got better and better, and we would go longer into the playoffs. And eventually, you know, when we got to Upper State last year and got beat by Dixie twice, I mean, that was kind of a dagger. And we knew we didn't want that feeling again. And with it being my last year, I just wanted to go out on top and give them everything I had. And it's just a great feeling.
With Lewisville assistant coach Tommy Bailey. First of all, congratulations, Coach.
Thank you, sir.
You've been a coach for a long time.
24 years in high school.
Coached at Chester for 17 years.
Correct.
Had some very good years there as an assistant and as the head coach.
Yes.
Have come really close here at Lewisville as an assistant.
Right.
For you personally, how does it feel to finally be able to put that gold medal around your neck?
Well, it's been on my bucket list. You know, coached a high school all-star game and win state championship, and to be able to do them both in the same year is just awesome feeling.
What is it about this team where you had some very talented teams at Chester and Lewisville's had some very talented teams here recently and has gotten really close? What's different about this team that got them over the edge?
They're the drive and the desire to do what's right for each other and play for the person beside us. What we tried to preach into this team: don't do it for the coaches or your parents. Do it for the person standing beside you. And if you do that, play your ball and do what you're supposed to do, things will be good for you. So we've just been trying to instill that in them, to bring it and don't sing it.